everybody's doing well. If as always, I hope it gets better for you. I wasn't sure how this camera was going to start. I was hoping it was going to start looking the other way, but it did not. It started over here. But hello, and welcome everybody to this live stream, which normally I don't do lives on Wednesdays, but I figured I might as well make myself available to you guys a little more and maybe do more of these kind of live streams. Not really sure on which days I will do them, or if Wednesday just kind of middle of the week thing, or maybe even I'll do some on Saturdays. I don't know. But what I do know is I do plan on for you guys that way, because I know not everybody can make it to the Friday Night Live Q&As, which are at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time p.m. every week. I'm still kind of figuring out how I'm going to set up, like where I'm going to live and all that stuff. But either way, I figured it's better to at least be on here for you guys than not be on here at all for many of you guys, because I know a lot of the Friday Night Lives, many times I don't even remember or can't even get out all of what's going on. Oh no, hold on. I think I'm hot spotting with my laptop. One second. I was not quite as ready as I wanted to be. No, I'm not hot spotting with my laptop. I'm not sure why our service is not doing well, but let me go ahead and get in a live chat. Already had a disconnect. Hopefully, it's just not used to me being on here on Wednesday. But anyways, looks like you guys are back. I'm seeing the chat again. That's good. Oops, not working. Davo, hopefully it's working now. I'm going to try not to move around too much. And hopefully that will make it not so finicky. But good news is that I have created a discount code for you guys all for the website. 10% off, more tanks. Let's get it. Petco's having their sale. There's like 1 week left, pretty much 2 weeks left, and 10% off. Code is more tanks. So one word, more tanks. That's the 10% code. If you have troubles entering it, just email us. We'll run you through it, walk you through it, but pretty simple. More tanks is the code. And then as well, members, all you members, you guys have a code for you especially as well. So you guys got 2 codes going on for you members. And I added a whole bunch of stuff to the website. As you guys know, I'm an aquarium hoarder. Well, for those who have been following me a long time, some of you guys know me as Sensei, or the, what is it, Artium Magister. Then what was the other one? Oh, King of DIY's favorite. That was a good one. And then right now it's just the .com, because, well, I like to have fun with the channel name, change things up a bit, because, I mean, it's hard to just label myself as one thing, but it'll always be LRB Aquatics. But anyways, I've been hoarding a lot of things that I finally added to the website, and even the Glossolepis maculosus, yes, those super rare rainbow fish I've been talking about so much, and then have been breeding. Finally, first time publicly offered. Now, they're not cheap, and they're not gonna go for cheap, because they're not just the cheap fish to willy-nilly just give to people. If somebody's gonna get these fish, hopefully they will breed them. But I do got cheap fish on there if you guys want cheap fish as well. I've got black mollies, I've got endlers, well, cottle punk tortoise aren't as cheap. I added some blue Miyuki platinum rice fish, and then shrimp, tons of shrimp on there, which I've been cutting the prices down on those, on the ones that I have a ton of. Added a few more shrimp as well, plus tons of plants. And if you guys want the easiest to grow plants, check out the website, LRB Aquatics Dot Com. These plants are the easiest. I haven't been ferting anything. I haven't been CO2ing anything. I haven't even been doing water changes. So if these plants can grow in the conditions that I've been keeping them, then you guys should definitely easily be able to keep these plants. And I don't usually push my website that much, but once again, like I'm saying, I'm trying to hit that Petco sale. A lot of you guys know I've got the MTS bad, multiple tank syndrome. And the big reason for this is the last push that I got here for my racks is gonna be for 4 20 by 20 long racks, which is going to be the biggest key to organizing this whole fish room. Because a lot of these tanks that you see are actually just full of babies. They look empty because they're just completely full and run over by like tons and tons of tiny little babies, and they're just scattered everywhere. They're in my rainbow section that I want. They're in my rice fish section that I want. They're in my cichlid section. They're everywhere in my display tanks. So if I can get these tanks up, or at least get half of those racks up to be able to organize all those babies and organize the rest of this fish room, it's about to get bonkers in here. And it's about to get really cool as far as like the process and ability to breed so many more fish for you guys, and just to learn and watch them better and just have that all organized. Because it's a lot to manage just organization wise of just the fish, the tanks, the videos, the clips, and all that. And yeah, so all that is going on for you guys. That's all just kind of come to fruition. And well, I guess we've had a few rainy days, so I've been kind of stuck not being able to work on things outside. But this will continue to happen for you guys. And then also one other great news thing for you guys, I am going to catch all you guys up to date. I don't know if some of you guys may have already seen my community posts, but I'm going to catch you guys all up to date on the videos, because you guys have kind of been back behind, like, I don't even know how long now, almost a month or two, in a lot of the videos and what's been going on in the fish room. And I really didn't like that kind of process. I'm still trying out like the formatting and all that stuff, but I didn't really like the process of keeping you guys so far behind, and it was going to continue to do that, especially when I've got all these videos, tons of lists of videos to make for you guys that I want to share with you guys, perspectives, ideas, and just all kinds of things. And since there's going to be more of that coming out, I can't just keep that one video a week going. I'm going to have to do more to catch up with you guys. So saying that, all those member videos, you'll start seeing some of those come out here probably this week, next week, plus on top of other videos. And then for members, what I decided to do with you guys is we'll do a weekly walkthrough, kind of what's been going on, like a overall what's been going on in the fish room, because it'll be hard for me to do that for, I don't know, I want to say it would be hard for me to do that, but it is what I will be creating for you guys. So on my Thursdays, I'll spend my days kind of doing an overview with you guys of what's been going on, and then there's going to be a lot of content coming out as far as what all's been going on in here. And I know I'm probably like one of the most unrelatable fish tubers out there, because a lot of people don't really get what I'm doing, and it goes against all the status quo that everybody else is talking. And the way YouTube was a couple of years ago, kind of before I took my hiatus building the ponds and stuff, like I was one of the bigger fish in the pond, because the pond wasn't really that big. But now the pond is a lot bigger. There's so many other aquarium channels out there. And now as far as like the people who know me, they get what I'm doing. Like the people hardcore in the hobby, the clubs, all these like people who've been keeping a lot, they're really interested and into what I'm doing and understand it as well. But there's still a lot more to understand about this. There's a lot of people who say we've just done it all in the hobby. We've done it all in the hobby. And let me tell you, you guys, if you're saying you've done it all in the hobby, I'm gonna tell you, you haven't done it all in the hobby. You could do this hobby for hundreds of years and not even come close to doing it all in this hobby. Even if you have 1,000 tanks. Even if you have 1,000 tanks. And I can tell you this from experience because, well, I've been doing it for a long time, and this is just freshwater. Wait until saltwater gets put in the mix. But anyways, hello to everybody. That is my main rant ramble of why I was getting on this live, and not really rant or ramble, really sharing the good fortunes of it all with you guys, because you guys have helped me to get here. And I'm not just doing this in vain or just for my own, what would you call it, my own gratitude, but this is all for everyone. This is my time and space and place for me to be in the universe, for all to share and learn about aquariums. Because this isn't what I thought or even knew I would grow up to do, but hey, this is where I am. This is what I do. Chris Trapp, good to see you in here, says, how many name changes we at now? I'm not sure. I don't like to count things. Do not like to count things. Not unless I have to. Or at least keep track of the count. Carol Broswell says, living in Ohio, is it still possible to get your shrimp, or is it too long of a trip? No, definitely. We ship all the way to Alaska, California, Washington, New York, Maine, everywhere. You name it. In the U.S., we'll ship there all year round. And if the weather isn't good in your area, just be mindful of that. And if you're able to get them out of the mailbox and they don't sit there for a long time, the weather's not a big worry. We ship, I don't know how many shipments we've shipped. Let me just say that we probably have a 99.5% survival rate when it comes to our shipping. Rarely does something not make it. And usually if that does happen, it's usually on USPS is in by like losing the package or something. But even when they don't get there on time, they'll arrive just fine, so we don't worry about it. We've been doing this a long time. We've really got shipping down. Howard Van, but thank you for that question, because I'm sure a lot of people do wonder that. Howard Van Tassel says, who doesn't want more tanks, LL? Right? I mean, at least if you're one of the people who want more tanks, I mean, we can definitely be friends for sure. What is in the half-empty tanks? Which ones are half-empty? And what does half-empty really mean? Like, I don't have any tanks with like half water right now. I'm not sure what you mean. I do have tanks that don't have anything in it yet. I'm still moving a lot of things around, organizing, and then a lot of them will look empty, like I said, because there's a bunch of babies in them. Back in my day, the $1 per gallon sale existed. Now it's 50% off. I know, Chris, I know. But hey, at least we still have that. It's better than nothing. You know, we got to be grateful for that. Keith Hoagland, I don't know how you say that. Sorry. Says, hey, LRB, excuse me, I bought Skittles and plants a few months before you left over. Anyways, what year was that? So that was last year. This is 2023. 2022 is when we moved here in like April, May-ish. It's like into April, early May. So we've been here about a year. Feels like a bit longer, but I don't know. It's been a while, but Keith, I'm glad those Skittles are doing good for you. I'm still working on Skittles colony here. I haven't built it up yet. My Skittles have mostly been blues and reds here in this fish room. Because everything else, I've had tanks to actually line things out and mark things out. And you'll end up getting more into the Skittle mix that I have. Let's see, scroll. 40-gallon breeders on sale for $60. Yeah, that's nice. I'm trying to get the 20 long. So if you're in West Florida and you've been wanting a 20 long, you better get it before this, I would say this weekend. We'll see right now. That's why we're doing the sales and sharing and that, and I've got so many plants and other things I can offer you. Clue. That's a great question. I do not have a clue. We did count the tanks not long ago. We're close to 200 tanks, and then this next push should be close to 300 tanks. And then eventually, once I get things organized in the fish room, then I will have better, like, understanding of how many species of what I have. It's just things are just all over the place right now. It's hard to keep track of it all. And then I just try to keep bringing in like a stock like every month of a little bit of something, a little bit of something, a little bit of something every month if possible. And I did get quite a bit going in these last couple weeks. Big D Aquatics, what's up, brother? Glad to see you in here. Chris Trapp says, Lucas, how many red shrimp do you have in stock? I think I put 40 in stock. I could probably do a little more, but I've got 40 in stock right now. Yes, except Hawaii. Hawaii is the only place in the U.S. we do not ship. That's winter, spring, fall, and summer. And the shipping is actually pretty cheap. And we do offer priority and express as well. So if you feel like it's just better for you to do express, we do offer that. But our priority is, it's good. It's just as good, really. I mean, the express hardly hits anymore as far as when it lands in a day or two. Let's see, got Gary Lang, his glossolepis maculosus out, so he's actually the third person to get him. There's only 3 people who actually got the glossolepis maculosus. That was Marcel, which is a big-time rainbow fish conservationist, and as well as Gary Lang, who got those glossolepis rare rainbow fish. And those rainbow fish, nobody else, they're not going to be getting collected anytime soon at all. So it's not like we're going to be able to get any more from anywhere, which makes me feel better about breeding them with different pairs. So I actually breed out 2 different pairs, so not everybody is brother and sister. Thomas G, thank you so much for gifting the memberships. I really appreciate that, Thomas, and your awesome support, your super chat that you put on the last video I had with the barbs. If you guys haven't seen the videos I've been putting out, I know YouTube only gives you guys, even if you sign up for notifications, they only give like maybe 10% of people who put on all notifications, which I don't understand that at all. Doesn't really make sense. But I have had quite a few videos out on, let's see, breeding those barbs was one, the International Shrimp Contest, lots of different types of shrimp, and then also the Aquatic Expo Adventure, if you guys haven't seen that, plus shorts, a lot of shorts been coming out. Big D's Aquatics, thank you so much for the $10 super chat, really appreciate that, Big D, and always good seeing you around. I hope the fish room, I know you were talking about doing a fish room, and I hope that's doing well. So, what's up, brother? A long time. It has been a long time. It's been a while. But glad to see you around. Oh, there's some more questions. I'll get to you guys' questions here. Outside in Aquatics, what's up, Kyle? Says, hey, LRB, I got a TDS for Father's Day. And I tested my tap water. It tested at 590. How would you recommend that my tester is calibrated before I get freaked out about my hardness? So, with the calibration of your TDS, and I'm not sure where you're at, if I knew your locale, I could give you a general idea of maybe what would be causing your water hardness due to the geography. But if you're close to the coast at all, they can tend to read a fair bit higher on the TDS meter scale, which is your hardness scale. And anything over 200 is considered hard. For you guys don't know what TDS is, total dissolved solids. But that salinity in the water, if you're even in the middle of nowhere, like in Midwest. Let's do this. Let's just open up the door. Let's go outside. Why does light? Why? You guys, I can't wait till we just get this live stream. Well, you guys, since I can't keep you guys on here and it keeps dropping off, I'm gonna have to say adieu. I was hoping we would have had more time here, but but the internet does not want that. I'm sorry. Chicken strips is right.